Honest J. Nowak. Coming at you live. Alright. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. The second season right here is pretty much full of a ton of different stuff around here, but today's topic of, well, all the entire 8 episodes that I got for today's marathoning session is hot springs. Now, I've specifically talked a bit about geysers, which is of course of relevance because hot springs are naturally parts of the world where they include basins of hot water that would typically be too dangerous to touch with your bare hands. And geysers are typically within these types of areas. If you're familiar with the episode Geysers, then well, simply put, I've talked a bit about Yellowstone National Park. And Yellowstone, as opposed to a lot of other places, are well known to have hot springs of all sorts. Plus geysers, so of course it is still of relevance. But it is still important to know that most people out there, they might think of hot springs as just a typical sort of natural jacuzzi. But no, it's not necessarily Iceland, where steaming hot water can all of a sudden become a recreation for everybody to be a part of. But in all seriousness, if you're familiar with the film Dante's Peak, which, believe it or not, I've actually talked a bit about in another series of mine, films I should have talked about years ago, then you probably would have known about this one scene that involved the giant hot springs located near the base of a volcano. And when that volcano was active, man, the hot springs turned into a giant pot of boiling hot water, and it cooked people alive. As horrifying as that sounds, well, man, you so gotta check out that film for yourself. Pierce Brosnan, Linda Hamilton, etc., etc. I don't really know where else to pretty much go with this one, so I guess like I've said with geysers, hot springs, beautiful scenery, and a mouthful of all sorts of other things that people can tour around in Yellowstone National Park and otherwise. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel to make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.